my name is Brie and this is my birthday book haul. Okay, so I got quite a few books for my birthday. Like, a load. They're like stacked up to here. And there's another pile that's stacked to here. Most of these books I bought with money that I was given. My parents tend to give me money and let me buy what I want. And that's normally a load of books. So let's get started. First I have Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, the illustrated edition by J.K. Rowling and Jim Kay. I love Harry Potter and the illustrations just oh my gosh, okay, that's a bad example, but it's still pretty cute. But like there's like full-on pages of illustrations and stuff. It's so good, it's so beautiful. Like this, for example, like it's so good. It's so pretty. So this is by far my favouriteest book of all time so far, like ever. Next I have all 5 books in the Percy Jackson series, and yes, I know 2 of them are different heights from the others, but I live in the UK and this was the only way that I could get the hardback editions that are so pretty. So I have Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief, Percy Jackson and the Sea of Monsters, The Titan's Curse, Battle of the Labyrinth, and The Last Olympiad, all by Rick Riordan. Also by Rick Riordan, I went a little bit crazy and I bought many Rick Riordan books, which is not a problem. I just haven't finished reading the Percy Jackson series yet. I'm halfway through book 2. I have read, I think I've read all the way to book 5 before. I've definitely read quite a few of them before. I only have the paperback of The Lightning Thief, so I thought I'd get them all in hardback, and while I was at it, I also got the lovely hardback editions of the Heroes of Olympus series. They are The Lost Hero, The Son of Neptune, The Mark of Athena, The House of Hades, and The Blood of Olympus. And I'm not going to take them out, 1, because I'm sure you all know what they look like, and 2, they still have like the plasticky stuff on them, and I'm not sure when I'm going to get around to reading them, so I thought I would keep it on it. Continuing with Rick Riordan, I also picked up The Trials of Apollo the Hidden Oracle, which is a continuation of the Percy Jackson story, I believe, or at least in Percy Jackson's world. Then I also had to get Magnus Chase and the Sword of Summer, which is Rick Riordan's first book with the Norse mythology, I believe. I'm gonna say that's correct. I'm probably not going to finish these before I go to university. I'm definitely not, because I'm leaving for university in 2 weeks. But I am reading the Percy Jackson series on audiobook. I hope to read the Percy Jackson series before I come back for Christmas. And then over the Christmas holidays, I plan on reading the Heroes of Olympus series and these 2. And if I like them, which I undoubtedly will, I am planning on getting Rick Riordan's other series, which I can't remember the name of. The Kane Chronicles. That's the one. Moving on to a different author, I got Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. This is hard to explain. It's a fictional character in one of Rainbow Rowell's other books. I don't know how to explain it. If you've read Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell, you know what I'm talking about. I don't know how to explain it. I also got Kindred Spirits by Rainbow Rowell, which is this little mini novella-y type thing that was for World Book Day. I've read this and I really liked it. It was really cute and really sweet and really quick. Next I have Go Set a Watchman by Harper Lee. I am yet to read To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee, but a lot of people have read this and really liked it, and there's a lot of people that I trust, so I presume I'm going to really like it. So I saw this one cheap online, it was like £3, so I thought I would buy it too. Next I have 2 books from one of my all-time favourite series ever. I have Winter and Stars Above by Marissa Meyer. Oh my gosh, these books. Okay, this is the last book in the Lunar Chronicles. This is the last like proper story book. And then this is short stories that go along with the Lunar Chronicles. I love this book. It filled in some blanks and wrapped the story up, like the end bit, like the prologue-y bit, like the epilogue-y bit. So good. Anyone who's read it, you know what I mean. And then this book was an excellent finish to this series. It was so good. I think I'm just going to have to reread the whole series because it was so good and I kind of miss it. Now I'm finished, I'm like, but I want it back. It's the same feeling I got with Harry Potter. It's like, so good, but I want to do it again, please. Yeah. Anyway, the next book I got is The Invention of Hugo Cabret by Brian Selznick, I think it's called. And this book, the artwork again, I did open to a page that's got artwork, yay! It's like 2 stories told simultaneously, one in writing, one in pictures, and it is so good. I loved it. I am so looking forward to reading Wonder. I know it's not the same series, but it's the same author and like the same idea, and this book was so good. And the artwork is really good too. Next I have a graphic novel. It is Nimona by Noelle Stevenson. It was okay. It was very action packed and the artwork is amazing, but the story was just meh. Like, I didn't love it, I didn't hate it, it was just okay. I like the fact that it's a standalone graphic novel. At least I think it's a standalone graphic novel. I don't think there's another one coming out anytime soon, which is good because you can just sit it and read it and you're done. I like that, opposed to like waiting ages and then getting more and more series. Like, I want to read The Walking Dead, but oh my gosh, so much! It's like, there's like 3 books like this big if you buy them like the cheapest way. And they're not done yet. I was just like, what? But yeah, so this is nice that it's like all wrapped up. And it wasn't a bad book, like I enjoyed reading it and I'll read it again, but the story just didn't capture me like I would hope that it would. Next I have a box set, and it is Ms. Peregrine's Peculiar Children box set. It comes with Ms. Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, Hollow City, and I can never remember the last one, Library of Souls. It also has some creepy picture-y things up here that I'll probably use as bookmarks. I'm not going to take them out because they're a pain to get back in again. But yeah, I haven't read them yet, but they seem like a nice creepy read for like Halloween time, so that's my current plan, to read them about Halloween time. The last book that I bought with birthday money is Vampire Academy by Rochelle Mead. I've seen the film. I did know that it was a book before I saw the film, so shame on me. But I wasn't sure that I was going to like it. I thought I would watch the film first because I'm kind of over vampires. Like, it's been going a while now. But I did really like the concept of a school for vampires and like the whole, there's people who are like part vampire that have to look after them, and so I thought I would get the first book. And then my mum does like a lot of charity stuff, and one of the book sales that was happening, I managed to pick up the second book, Frostbite, also by Rochelle Mead. I don't know what this one's about other than it's a continuation of the first one, and I don't want to know what it's about. It was like 50p, so I thought I'd get it. And that is a nice segue onto books that I got from charity book sale things. Next I have You Are Dead by Peter James. I'm not really sure what it's about. I'm pretty sure it's just like a crime thriller thing and I quite like that genre, so 50p, I thought I'd get it. Next I have Band of Brothers by Stephen E. Ambrose. I'm not sure what it's about, but I have heard of it and it's meant to be really good. It's got the international bestseller written on it, so it's meant to be pretty good, I presume. Yeah, so I thought I'd pick it up. Next I have French Spirit by Jeffrey Green. This looks more like adult contemporary. I'm not really sure what it's about, but I've been trying to read more adult books and it looked the most interesting, and it was totally a judge a book by its cover by. It didn't look, the cover didn't look quite as boring as other adult books, so it was 50p, I thought I'd give it a try. Next I have Swallows and Amazons by Arthur Ransom. I have no idea what it's about, but I mean it's got like the pirate flag and sailing, so I presume pirates and sailing. And I do like me some pirates. Next I have Heaven by Christophe Marzi? Marze. Something like that. No idea what it's about. The cover caught my eye, and like the bit of the blurb at the bottom, it says they'll kill for her heart. So I think it might be like something like about like an angel or something similar, and bad guys want her heart. I'm being very literal reading this here, so I'm not entirely sure, but it caught my eye. Next is a book that my mum actually picked up for herself, and she read some of it and she liked it, and then she thought I might like it because I quite like science and stuff like that, and it is Leonardo, the First Scientist by Michelle White. And yeah, I'm looking forward to reading this one. I'm pretty sure it's what it says on the tin about Leonardo da Vinci, the first scientist, so should be interesting. Another book my mum gave me is The Faber Book of Christmas Stories, edited by Sarah and Stephen Corrin. It's just a bunch of Christmas stories and some pictures. I love Christmas, I love reading at Christmas, it's one of my favourite times to read, curled up under a blanket on a comfy chair. And the cover is so pretty. Yeah, I'm looking forward to reading this at Christmas. My mum also found this little book, which is Roald Dahl's Incredible Adventures, illustrated by Quentin Blick. And I love Roald Dahl, and it's like little mini and cute. I think it's, what is it? It's about, this is a little mini story set in the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory universe, and it's the inventing room and the great gum machine. So I presume it's about how they made the gum machine. Yeah, it's really cute and really small. Just flick through it. Next I have another Christmas book. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but my mum got it and she read it and she thought I might like it. So it's Christmas by Candlelight by Helen Dixon and Michelle Stiles. I'm not sure what it's about. It's just a Christmassy book, which I'll probably try and read, and if I don't like it I'll just give it back to mum, and if I do like it I'll finish it, but it's quite thick, so I'm not sure. Lastly, it's another book that I picked up at a charity event, and it is How I Live Now by Meg Rossoff. I know it's a film and I haven't watched the film yet because I wanted to read the book first, but it didn't interest me enough to buy the book like on Amazon or from like Waterstones or anything, or any other book seller. I don't discriminate, I like books. So I saw it, it was 50p, I was like yeah, I'll have that. So book. That is the last of the books that I have for this haul. I didn't count them, but I'm pretty sure I have a lot of books. Yeah, I did quite well for my birthday this year, I think. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!